My name is Kyle. I'm Antifa. It's time to suit up. Get your fucking guns and stop these fucking people.
America is watching two cities on opposite ends of the country descend into chaos. In Minneapolis, protests have turned deadly after federal agents shot and killed 2 U.S. citizens in 3 weeks. Businesses are boarding up their windows, and one social media influencer with 36,000 followers just issued a call that has law enforcement on high alert. Meanwhile, in Tennessee, 2 men face federal conspiracy charges for allegedly obstructing ICE agents at a construction site. Democrats are now threatening to shut down the government over immigration enforcement. And the question everyone's asking, how did we get here? This is Redline USA, and tonight we're breaking down the immigration enforcement crisis that's dividing the nation. It started on January 7th when ICE agents shot and killed Renee Good in South Minneapolis. Then came the protests. Hundreds took to the streets opposing federal immigration operations known as Operation Metro Surge. On Saturday morning, January 24th, it happened again. Alex Pretti, a 37-year-old ICU nurse at the Minneapolis VA hospital, joined protesters at the corner of 26th and Nicollet. What happened next has become intensely disputed. Federal officials claim Pretti approached Border Patrol agents with a loaded handgun and violently resisted disarmament. White House advisor Stephen Miller went further, calling him a domestic terrorist. But multiple verified videos tell a different story. They show Pretti appearing to hold what looks like a phone in his right hand, his left hand raised, before being pepper sprayed and shot. People have had enough. That was Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara. His statement was striking. His department recovered 900 guns and arrested hundreds of violent offenders last year without shooting anyone. Within hours of Pretti's death, the situation escalated online. A Minneapolis-based social media personality named Kyle Wagner, who describes himself as Antifa with 36,000 Instagram followers, posted multiple videos that caught federal attention.
My name is Kyle. I'm Antifa. It's time to suit up. Get your fucking guns and stop these fucking people.
Wagner's posts were explicit. It's time to suit up, boots on the ground, no more peaceful protest, get your guns and stop these people. Wagner, whose account describes him as an entrepreneur, called federal agents Nazi gunmen and appeared to encourage armed confrontation. By Saturday evening, businesses across South Minneapolis were boarding up windows. It was reminiscent of 2020, but here's where the story gets more complex. At a protest gathering, speakers made their strategy clear. If we win here, they can't take the rest of the Midwest. This is the start of their downfall. If we lose here, everywhere else is done. The message was straightforward. Minneapolis was being positioned as a test case. But Minneapolis isn't the only flashpoint. 800 miles south in Tennessee, federal prosecutors just filed conspiracy charges that reveal a different side of this conflict. Shane Wells and Alexander Bonilla-Servin now face multiple federal charges, including conspiracy to conceal and harbor illegal aliens for commercial gain and conspiracy to forcibly impede federal agents. According to the DOJ, the 2 men worked at a Hardin Valley construction site. Court documents allege they planned counter-surveillance operations against federal agents and attempted to obstruct an ICE enforcement action. The timing matters. Construction leaders across Tennessee report that immigration enforcement has created a workforce crisis. Immigrants make up approximately 17% of Tennessee's construction workforce. And now, Democrats are making their stand. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer announced Saturday that Democrats will block the government funding bill if it includes Department of Homeland Security funding. Schumer stated, "What's happening in Minnesota is appalling and unacceptable in any American city. The DHS bill is woefully inadequate to rein in the abuses of ICE. I will vote no." The Senate faces a January 30th deadline. Without it, the government faces another partial shutdown, less than 4 months after ending a 43-day standoff. In Minnesota, Governor Tim Walz held a press conference outside his home, drawing criticism. Walz defended local law enforcement while criticizing federal tactics, saying, "Quit referring to these people as law enforcement." So where does this leave us? 3 critical storylines are converging. 1, federal immigration enforcement has resulted in 3 shootings. 2, resistance is taking multiple forms, from protest to workplace obstruction. 3, the political system is fracturing. What started as immigration enforcement has become a test of federal authority and political will. With a shutdown looming Friday, this story is far from over. For Redline USA, I'm your host. Stay informed, stay safe.